The three bands of Japanese politics. In the world of Japanese politics, there is a term known as the three bands sanban. This refers to the idea that for a politician to be successful, in Japan they must possess three specific things that end in the sound ban, on jiban, the foundation, the constituency. The first is jibandi, referring to the constituency or support base. Jiban literally means the ground or foundation. This support base comprises various organizations gathered around specific interests, including occupational groups, unions, civic groups, labor unions, corporate bodies, and political party organizations. Among these, the most powerful is the Koenkai Supporters Association. Japanese parliament members have active Koenkais firmly rooted in their local districts. These groups raise funds and, during election seasons, dive directly into campaigning to exert their influence. During a politician's term, the Koenkai organizes informal gatherings or lecture sessions where the politician can express their pledges or beliefs. Interestingly, most of the controversial remarks gaffes made by Japanese politicians occur during these Koenkai lectures. Because the audience consists mainly of loyal supporters, politicians often feel comfortable letting their guard down and making extreme statements without filtration. LDP Liberal Democratic Party lawmakers with nationwide support bases possess the strongest jiban. Many of these politicians are hereditary. They inherit this solid foundation directly from their fathers or grandfathers. This allows them to enter the political arena with little difficulty, even as rookies. Itun Kanban, the signboard name recognition. The second is Kanban, referring to name recognition or popularity. Just as a signboard displays a store's name or brand to the public, Kanban represents the politician's public character. There are many Japanese parliament members who are former celebrities. Athletes or famous figures known through the media, they are prime examples of those benefiting from this Kanban. Existing politicians, and especially hereditary politicians who have inherited their constituency from their predecessors, essentially carry the Kanban, the fame and reputation of their ancestors. While this may be technically fair under election laws, one must ask, is it truly a fair competition when an unknown candidate has to run against someone wielding such a powerful family brand? 2. Kaban, the briefcase funding. The third is kaban, referring to financial power. The word means a bag or briefcase, specifically, a bag to hold money. To mobilize an organization and run an election, you need funds. Campaigning requires substantial capital for election deposits, poster production and distribution, campaign vehicles, office rental, personnel costs, and communication fees. No matter how excellent a candidate's character may be, they often cannot run due to a lack of funds, or they fail to get elected even if they do run. The three bands that characterize Japanese politics are by no means positive terms. Ideally, a politician should be recognized by voters for their outstanding qualities, abilities, convictions, and policies. However, the three bands serve as a metaphor for an undesirable culture where one must have this specific background to get elected. This concept aligns with the phrase, a tilted playing field. It creates unfairness where politicians lacking actual ability or qualifications are easily elected, leading to a buildup of distrust in politics. The reason so many politicians disappear quickly after revealing their incompetence or causing scandals can be attributed to the influence of the three bands. They were elected merely on family background or fame. Looking at Japan's three bands culture, we realize that no country in the world is entirely free from this issue. While some politicians succeed step by step through their own merit, there are still far too many cases where individuals become politicians based primarily on their privileged backgrounds.